So this YouTube channel, Garage Strength, thinks that we can build athletic muscle. And he is hilariously, completely wrong and full of shit. I'm going to go over his video today and explain with some evidence and some explanation of actual physiology, anatomy, motor learning, and skill transfer, why everything this guy said in this video is wrong. But before I do that, please hit the like, subscribe, bell notification icon so you can watch me debunk some more of these fools on a weekly basis.
Athletic muscle wouldn't really carry over to, say, football, basketball, wrestling, baseball. We want the body, we want the athletic muscle that carries over to multiple different sports.
See, this is insane. When you make a muscle stronger, your ability to use that stronger muscle in any aspect of life is going to improve. What he's confused by, because he's just a complete idiot, is the body type and the body size for these sports. Obviously, Jay Cutler would not be a very good NFL running back because he's 300 pounds. Same thing with Eddie Hall. Probably not going to be a very good basketball player because he's 340 or 350 pounds. It's got nothing to do with the type of muscle. There is no different types of muscle. There is just muscle. How you use it is a combination between your muscular strength and development, cardiovascular efficiency, the 5 general trainable factors of functional ability, in combination with skills. So the only difference Eddie Hall and Jay Cutler has compared to a basketball player or a running back is that they don't have the skill associated with those sports. It's got nothing to do with the type of muscle that they have. This guy's a complete idiot.
Transfers very, very well. Okay, and that's where, I think about Tia-Clair Toomey. She's a world-class CrossFitter, the best CrossFitter in the world. And the women's side, she's also won the Commonwealth Games in Olympic weightlifting. So she has very good transfer.
Stupid. It's still weightlifting. So he's not, the muscle isn't transferring well. She practices both skills. She practices Olympic weightlifting and she practices CrossFit. It's got nothing to do with the muscle's ability to transfer. Stronger muscles transfer between everything. Skills don't necessarily transfer between everything. There is positive skill transfer, negative skill transfer, and no skill transfer. His example is so bad and so stupid because what he's comparing are 2 completely different skills that the individual practices and saying that the muscle transfers well between skills. So stupid.
Of training and very good transfer of athletic muscle. So to identify all this, we have to then look at what do we need? What's the size? Okay. Do we need hypertrophy? And how are we going to get hypertrophy? Is it going to be myofibrillar or sarcoplasmic?
Another stupid myth. There's no such thing as sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy is just temporary cell swelling where the amount of extracellular water reduces and moves into the cell and creates an increase in intracellular water, and it's a temporary byproduct, okay? You cannot increase sarcoplasm in a muscle cell without increasing the amount of myofibrils. It is physiologically impossible. There's no reason to increase the amount of intracellular fluid or sarcoplasm unless you want to increase the amount of myofibrils. There's no physiological, biological benefit to having more fucking cell fluid in a cell. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy has been debunked, but this complete idiot thinks it's still true. He also says, well, do we need muscle hypertrophy? You don't train for muscle hypertrophy. Muscle hypertrophy is merely a side effect of increasing muscular strength. Basically, when you stimulate a muscle properly to grow stronger, you're going to have an increase in myosin heads deep in the muscle fiber. All right. You have the actin filament and the myosin filament. Myosin filament has what's called myosin heads on them, which attach and create cross bridging to the actin filament and produce tension. So if you want a muscle able to produce more tension. If you add myosin heads, you're going to have more cross bridging, more tension. Now, with the addition of these myosin heads, well, you're going to have to make some room for them, right? So as a side effect, the muscle cell expands in size, both an increase in sarcoplasm and myofibrils, in order to accommodate for these additional myofibrillar heads. Muscle growth is merely a side effect of improvements in muscular strength. You cannot only train for muscle growth. The confusion comes where you have a bunch of people doing the same resistance training program. Some get very big, some get very strong. This all comes down to genetic predispositions. Some individuals have more muscle fiber density, more fast twitch motor units, less myostatin, longer muscle bellies, and a slew of other genetic factors which allow them to grow muscle very quickly and grow more muscle as a side effect of resistance training. Some people have more neuromuscular efficiency, better levers. Maybe their tendons connect closer to their bone, or further from their joint, which result in more ability to move some of these movements and display more muscular strength. It all comes down to the genetic predispositions, not the training style, dude.
Times a week will we be doing yoga to try and lengthen those muscles, because lengthening is strengthening, okay?
Bullshit. You cannot lengthen a muscle. Well, physiologically, technically, you can, but it is fractions of a millimeter. The muscle length is determined by your tendon length versus the length of the muscle belly, which is determined at birth. You cannot make your muscle belly longer and your tendon shorter. Physiologically impossible. So when he says doing yoga to lengthen the muscle, clueless. Yoga is just stretching. Yoga is not going to lengthen the muscle. Nothing is going to lengthen the muscle a significant amount. And lengthening the muscle has nothing to do with anything he's talking about. Even if it were physiologically possible to lengthen a muscle, that's not going to help with anything this dude is suggesting. He's such an idiot. So that's a breakdown of garage strength suggestions on improving athletic muscle. Keep in mind, no such damn thing as athletic muscle. If you want to become a better athlete, you simply make your muscles as strong as you possibly can, which is going to make your joints and bones and connective tissue as durable as possible. And then you just want to practice the specific sport. There's no reason to do any sort of Olympic movements or explosive movements. That's not going to transfer to anything. This is motor learning science and neurological science that we've known since the damn 60s. Unfortunately, this guy didn't quite read up on it. If you want more of these videos breaking down some of these complete fools on YouTube with their fitness nonsense, please hit the like and subscribe and bell notification icon. I'm going to be doing a lot of these in the future because it seems like the content availability is relatively unlimited. Also, don't forget to follow me on _J_Vincent for more science-based, evidence-based approaches to fitness, nutrition, just overall health. And if you want my personal help from a published fitness model, getting you in shape, in the best shape of your life, I will teach you how to transform your physique, which is 2 30 to 40-minute workouts a week based on science. Join my VIP 12-week mentorship, and I will teach you everything I know about exercise physiology and help you transform your physique to the best physique you've ever had in just 12 weeks. Click the link in the description below and book a call with me personally, and I'll show you how it all works. You'll transform your physique for good. See you next time, guys.